Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. Today we are shooting with an iPhone, the original iPhone SE. This thing has 32 gigabytes. It is an old phone. I literally picked this thing out of my nightstand. I charged it up. The battery will probably last about 10 minutes and then it just dies. This is to prove a point. I have a friend, and if you know anything about me, I'm telling everybody, start a YouTube channel. Do it. No reason not to. Whatever you talk about will be seen by people. And maybe it's not going to be the most popular video, but it is just you putting yourself out there. That's step one. Second, if you are marketing yourself, if you have a business, a brand, social media of any kind is going to be something you have to do, either YouTube style or TikTok or Instagram. Those are extremely important platforms, and you can just start creating immediately, today. If you wanted to buy this phone, you can probably get it for, I don't know, 80 bucks, maybe even 50 bucks online because it's no longer supported by iOS, and it's an old phone. But look at the quality. Well, I need to comb my hair. It's good. And you know why the quality is so good? It's not because this is an amazing camera. It's that I know what to do with it. Now, I have lights on. I turn these lights off one by one, and you'll see what the true quality of this is. And imagine, like, this is how people will think, like, an old phone like this shoots at. They're like, okay, yeah, it kind of looks about right. But as soon as you do this, now again, these are professional video lights, but my recommendation is just turn on a lamp. Turn on a lamp, get that kind of like ambiance, get light on you. The more light that's on you, this has like more of an ability, because this needs light. It craves light just like every other camera, but older cameras crave more light, so you just have to do it. But the reason why I'm doing this is I have a friend, acquaintance, and I was like, just do this. And they're like, no, I don't have money for a camera. When they have an iPhone, they have a broken iPhone 11, and it's something that still functions, can still record. It's an iPhone 11, so it's much newer than this, because when this came out, what was it? The iPhone 6S had just come out. I have one of those too. But look at the quality. Like, you can see me. This is the front-facing camera too. So there's no like focusing, it's a flat plane. But look, you can see me clearly. I'm gonna be uploading this in 4K. I'm gonna be editing this on the phone with Video Leap. An app that's extremely like easy just to kind of like do, and that app is free, completely free. Making the YouTube channel is completely free. Making an Instagram completely free. TikTok completely free. There's no reason not to do any of this. And again, if it's just you wanting to put yourself out there, do it. And also, by the way, this may be viewed by 5 people. This may be viewed by thousands of people. My videos, they're up and down. People are interested in some things, they're not interested in other things. But I want you to think, I'm in my apartment right now. There's nobody else here. I'm talking to a camera. There's nobody behind the camera. There's nobody over here. There's nobody judging me on me just at home wearing a tank top and not combing my hair. I'm making this content. This being a one take, I'm doing this only one time, but if I were to make a more professional video, I could stop, redo it. I wouldn't really be embarrassed of myself, more the fact that I just maybe get frustrated of doing it, but there's no reason not to do this. There's no reason to, like, no financial way. Of course, $50, $80, that is something, but you could save up. And the reason why I was just getting so frustrated talking to this person is that like, I don't have I don't have enough money to get a new phone so I can do this, or to fix my phone because it's a little broken. I was like, okay, that's all right. And then they go and spend money on churros, fancy churros, And I'm like, all right, you spent $13.50 for how many? Is it 10 churros? No, 5 churros and chocolate sauce. I'm like, you don't do that 5 times in a week, and you have the phone right there, and you're in a much better place. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. I'm not the most aggressive person, and I still don't understand what's stopping people from kind of being on a platform. And I really think that if it's one thing where you just do not want to do it, that's completely different from saying that you do but cannot. Anybody can do this. You can take any, I would say safely, where we are in 2023, an iPhone is probably the best thing to get because the camera quality is peak. All the video editing apps, it takes really, really no effort to do it. Like, if you didn't really know, I take my professional camera, I record in 4K, and I immediately attach it to my iPhone 12 mini, which I've had here. I edit here fully, and I just shoot it off, and it's uploaded in 4K, maybe 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, and it is set. It is set and completely just, I could do this on the go. And you may have even seen my video on the MacBook Air M2, where I'm like, this is not something that I need. I've been using just an iPhone and an iPad for maybe about 10 years, where I didn't have a laptop. I got rid of this thing because I don't need something that costs $1,000 that doesn't really, it's not the future, it's really the past. If you know anything about Apple, they are restricting the professional apps on iPad and iPhone because they want you to use the Macs, because they think that, you know, you'll spend more money if you're a professional to do that. You don't need it. Do it. Just do YouTube, do Instagram, do TikTok. It helps so much. By the way, I did get another Mac, and I'm going to be doing a video on that too. But do you remember the 2015 12-inch just MacBook with that single port that most people hated it? It is now one of my favorite little items. If I need to work on spreadsheets, if I need to write something up, it has that tactile keyboard, and that costs $300. And it is not supported by the current Mac OS system, but it's $300 and it still works. I downloaded iMovie as a backup. Let's say my phone dies, iPads all die, I can still upload to that. That's all you need, guys. You really don't need the newest things anymore. And I used to be somebody who pushed people to get the newest things just because they were new and exciting and functional. Right now, being in the place that I am, I've separated into getting the best camera, the best editing platform, iPhone and iPad, and then uploading to what I would say is the best service, YouTube. And of course, there's Instagram and TikTok. You can do that all on the same device. That's really it. And because I'm filming with something else that's not an iPhone, I upgrade that, and I don't upgrade the iPhone because all I need is storage on there. It's just going to take 5 minutes to edit something, to process that, and then to spit it out. That's literally all it's going to be. So guys, this basically is me speaking to the person I was speaking to in real life, and me speaking to you that you can film a professional video, whatever your standard of professional is. Honestly, just focus on light. Make sure that you are well lit, that you are kind of in a place that's not too noisy, because this doesn't have a microphone that's directionally at me, I don't believe. I think it's on the side. Maybe it's using the front. I completely forget. But look, this is a viewable video. It's not going to stand out as being completely disgustingly like low quality. We're uploading this in 4K. It's going to be fine. So do it. There's nothing stopping you from doing this other than maybe you, and this may be just like a personal thing as well. Restrict yourself from some things for maybe a week or a month, and then you can afford something like this and start and then build and snowball onto better opportunities. But you got to start somewhere here. So no reason not to start today. Do it. That's it. Guys, if you have any questions, and I mean seriously, because sometimes people say, oh, it's not the gear. in this case, it is not the newest gear. It's the right gear for what you need. So if you have any questions about what kind of gear that you really should get, I'm happy to make recommendations. Let me know what you're using it for, and I can definitely say what you should get in yourself. And put that in the comment section below. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. And lastly, don't forget, I'm recording this on the original iPhone SE with 32 gigabytes of storage. Well, I can't even talk. But that's this. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.